What we're going to go over in this video is one of the most basic statements in JavaScript, the if statement, how to use it and when to use it. By definition, if statement is a conditional. It's added to the program to control whether commands are going to be run or not. Think of it as a door. If the if statement is true, the door will open and the commands connected to the statements are going to be run. Otherwise, they are skipped. This allowed the program to respond to users' input and events. To demonstrate this, I'm going to write a simple code for the if statement using button A to display an icon on the screen. If input button is being pressed, button A, the basic icon heart is going to be shown on the screen. I'm going to run this code and demonstrate why it would not work. Pressing button A, nothing happens. The reason for this is the flow of control. As you can see, according to the flow of control, it's going to go over to line 1, line 2, and line 3, which means whenever I turn on the microbit, I have to press button A at the same time in order for the icon heart to appear, which, let's be honest, not possible. So I'm going to add a forever loop in here in the form of a while true statement. While true, open the bracket and close the bracket. Now, if I run this program and I press on button A, the icon heart is going to appear right there. To further demonstrate this, we still have a button on the right side, button B. So let's go ahead and add more codes into the program. If input button is pressed, button B, open the bracket and close the bracket. I'm going to show another icon, a swear. Now, if I start the program, click on a button A, it's going to show the icon name heart. If I click on the button B, it's going to show the icon swear. And here is where the flow of control doesn't go from top to bottom anymore. As you can see, the flow of control doesn't go from line 1 to line 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 anymore. It's going to go according to the flow of the if statement. So if the if statement is true, it's going to skip it all the way down, then go back to the first line at the beginning of the loop. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate this. If I press on button A, it's going to show the heart, and if I press on button B, it's going to show the swear. That is according to the flow of control. A first, and then B. But if I decide to press on button B first, it still shows the swear first, and then if I press on button A, it's going to show the heart second. The flow of control now goes from if the statement is true, go back to the while loop. If the statement is true, go back to the while loop. It's going to be an if loop. So flow of control does not matter. In this case, it doesn't go from 1 to 9 anymore. This is, of course, the easiest example that I can provide. You can do a lot more complex command than this, like sensing inputs, for example, combining the two buttons at the same time and not pressing both of them separately. You can do gesture control. You can sense power going to pin 0, 1, and 2. You can sense temperature, etc.